Welcome back. Hey, hey, welcome back. Hey, hey, hey. And in today's video, we're doing Self-Care Friday. And I'm doing my hair. We are chatting, and I'm going to be cleaning along the way because I don't want hair all over the place, all willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. I don't want it. Fun times. Okay. We got super stickers, super chat, and everything else. Okay. And if you hear background noise, then please do not mind it. I will mute if necessary. I'm trying not to get no copyright claims on stuff. You feel me? You'll feel me. Okay. Got a little pretty. Just a little bit. Because why not? I forgot what is what. Do 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 do. We may or may not stay on as long as we did last night, but we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Spend as much time with y'all as I possibly can. There we go. Oh, Don Maximiliano Este. Oh, hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm not fluent. Hi, Patty Cardwell. How do you do? We finna braid some more. Whew. Yep, that's the thing. I took Spanish twice in high school, and I think I failed both times, and I think I owe it to myself to go and give it a try again and see if I can retain anything. That's just me personally what I want to do. We'll see. We'll see if that shall happen. Of course, you know, I don't never announce nothing, so there's that. That'd be something God I have to allow me to do that. Ah, that's the oldest trick in the book. I'm not going to say your username. Your slick way of calling me names, baby. We didn't talk about calling people names, baby. We don't do that. Don't do that. I got stories for days. I'm afraid for you. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make this a regular thing. I might as well put on a t-shirt. Would y'all buy a t-shirt like that says I'm scared for you, so I forgive you? We're not gonna do the jokes because your feelings will be hurt because I grew up in Nucketh if you bucketh generation. You don't want to do that. So I'm not gonna do it. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna forgive you and release you into the complete freedom of my forgiveness. And dear Lord, I pray that you teach this person exactly what's appropriate and what's not appropriate to be calling people online or off. Because he sees where your hair is unkempt, or he sees where you look told from the floor up and you out here calling people names all out the way, all willy-nilly. I'm afraid for you now. May God have mercy on you. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm not even being sarcastic. How lovely. But of course, darling, you think that this is okay. No, we're not going to talk about hairlines. We're not gonna do that. Baby, I don't have to cuss to hurt your feelings as far as doing a don't do that. Cause then YouTube will accuse me of harassment and bullying. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. We're not. I don't. What is Ohio? How does somebody look like a state? You see what I'm saying? Now I done heard my brothers say to a person with a wide nose, it look like a Dodge Ram. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. How they look like a car? See, I can't say that to you. However, my brother has said that. Man, so and so like a Dodge Ram. I don't do stuff like we're not gonna do that. Somebody looks like a state. We not doing that. Cause there ain't no way on God's green earth I would ever. No. We're not gonna do that, baby. I come from a generation. I'm gonna keep saying it too because it's true. It's true. Knuckers, if you buckers. We would fight first and ask questions later. And if we wouldn't fighting first, what usually led up to the fight is we would have so many cracks, so many jokes, and we grew up in the era of your mama and mom mention people mama is fighting words, so we're not gonna do that. I'm pretty sure your dear mother, no, not pretty sure. Everyone's relatives deserve the highest amount of respect. That's the only reason why I won't bring up nobody's mama for jokes because that ain't nothing to joke about. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're also not gonna accept comments in which you are making fun of people from other countries because I got friends in other countries that are here and from other countries that are not here, and you ain't gonna finna be disrespecting folk like that. We're not finna do that, baby. That's all you did was give me a good laugh. Cause I know a person, I understand the reason why people walk around taking stuff out on people, calling folk names online and all that. This ain't my first rodeo dealing with trolls, baby. They be like, oh, you so and so, you like to eat grass, baby. I can say something worse, and get in trouble with God, and then it's like, no, we're not gonna do that, baby. No. You have yourself a blessed evening as well. Username Pig reads my name. I don't read your username. I'm not acknowledging it. That's what we're not doing. What we're not gonna do is do that. We're not doing that. Absolutely not. We're not doing that. Baby, no. I know you were on a mission. I don't know what kind of day you done had. Maybe you didn't get the slice of pizza you want. Maybe you didn't get the Happy Meal you wanted. I don't know. That's you, dirty minded. That's you. I know the trick. Come up with a username so if a person reads it out, it's a joke, and it's like one where it's perverted. No, we don't do that here. When I say we, I mean me and the YouTube family here. We don't do that. We're not doing that. If you're having a bad day, just say that, baby. That's all you got to do. Let's talk about it. Rather than attempt to call folk names. Let's talk about it. How bad was your day? Somebody flip you off. I'm being serious. I'm not even being sarcastic. Let's truly talk about it. My day has been fantastic. How was your day? Everyone that's in here. Because sometimes the only thing you need is somebody to listen to you. That sound like the people that just be calling in about their light bill and cussing folk out. It's like, no, Cause them people on the other side of the phone line that work for that place, they ain't your problem, but you making them your problem. They go home to their family, and you wonder why one day you wind up. Let me shut up and not say that. You see what I'm saying? You know what them people going through, or the state of their mind, or their mental health. Night shift in the UK. Thank you, appreciate you. Yeah, I've never worked a night shift, so keep your head up. It can't be an easy one, but you can make it with the help of God. I commend people that work in them night shift, because y'all the real MVP. You working when most is sleep, and you sleeping when most is working. Yep, it's just like, hey, leave the package and they'll leave me alone. I'm joking. Yep, very, very hard worker. Got that from one or both sides of the family. Very hard worker. You can see that here on YouTube. That's by the grace of God. Any and everything we're going to talk about in the category we talk about, hygiene and smelling good and life and me telling these story time, me having these brave girl chats and me going live, baby, I hit and talk about any and everything. Because why not? If it's relevant, we talk about it. If God, well, in front of that, if God give me permission, we talk about it. Then the other thing goes second. Right, do not disturb. Hi Val, how do you do? Oh. Got a little dressed up, just a little bit, changed my top. Had on my jammies top, and I said, you know what, let's change out this pajama top. Get in something a little bit nicer. From baby. If you're picking at folks' appearance, baby, I don't know what's going with you. I need you to go and get some serious help, and I mean that, and I'm not being sarcastic. I want you to see my face that I'm serious. Get some help. Get some help. Cause if you feel the need, my hobby. Because if most people told the truth about what they really do, it would sound straight crazy. Yeah, in my spare time, I go online on random people's lives and I call them names, even though I don't know them and they ain't done nothing to me. You see how crazy that sounds? Please get some help. Yeah. I don't know who KSI is, but I can hit some OG names. That's what I said. I don't have permission to check you. Cause you're not getting me in trouble with God. Cause baby, if I do it, yeah, yeah, that's what I'm laughing about. Cause like I'm scared for you because I know me, and I know you don't know me. So I done already forgave you. I done already gave you to God, and so it's God's decision what He want to do with you. That scares me. May not scare you. It scares me though. Mm-hmm. Yep. I've been tested before. Bible says there's a time and place for, and it's in Ecclesiastes. There's a time for everything. Time to fight. Time to sit to the side. Time to pray. Time to do something about it as well as pray. There's a time for everything. I pick and choose my battles. And God say, stand up for yourself, stand up for yourself. I remember one time I stood up for myself. And it never bothered me again. Sometimes that's all it takes. And then other times, God has stood up for me, and I didn't even have to utter a word or lift a finger. And that also scared me. Right. It's like, I can testify about one thing. This is the reason why I don't have comebacks for people unless God explicitly say you could say something back to them. I got a very funny story. I got it somewhere here saved from about, this thing's about 15 years old. I saved the conversation. Oh, this gonna be good. This gonna be good. I'm glad I went live tonight. I'm gonna tell the story about why I don't respond to no more trolls online, because baby, it got out of hand. I was making content of some sort that shall not be named. And I was making okay money from it and everything like that. Maybe, I could buy a couple, anybody remember the dollar menu they had going? I might have bought the dollar menu for a week. That's about it. So we're not going to talk about money, baby. Don't get yourself blocked. I got plenty of block trophies for you. That's your last warning. So I used to go there and regularly post on this forum. The forum no longer exists. Now, there's a joke about that I'm going to say later on that made me scared. And I said, you know what? I can't be doing that no more. So this person came in there, oh, what are you doing? You posting all this cheapskate stuff or all the other stuff. I bet it ain't even real. And so, or something they said. And so I proceeded to, I'm trying to tell you, I was not at the level of saved that I was now back then. Okay. I did not turn off that caps lock. Everything was in caps. I cussed. And I say this and I'm still ashamed of it. But God told me go ahead and tell it. That's the only reason why y'all hearing it. You gotta thank God for that. I'm never gonna take credit. I cussed them out in all caps. That's why my head is down, because it still bothers me to this day. In all caps, I cussed them out in all caps. And when I think about it, I'm like, it wasn't the cuss words. It was just the fact that I at that moment I had misused my gift of being creative without having to curse, and it scared the person off. Next thing you know, in a matter of what, days, weeks, or whatever, the forum was shut down. I'm scared because I thought it was me. But it might have been that other stuff was going on anyway. You see what I'm saying? No, I give God the credit, because I'm going to tell you why, Griffin Ivy. Because God told me to tell the testimony. There's a passage in the Bible that says that they overcame by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. I've heard people's testimonies about the same subject or something. And, not that it wasn't life-changing, but I'd be like, oh, okay, well, thank God for that. Fine. Then I hear one participant, then I keep hearing testimony, and then there's this one person I hear their testimony about it, and there's one little thing in it that transformed my whole life, and I start implementing it immediately. Don't ever be ashamed to share your testimony. I tell you all this about this story, that this person came as a troll to provoke me while I was running a business online many years ago. And I cussed them out. And it taught me that, you know what? One, you went too far, sister. Two, you need to learn how to communicate that you're unhappy with something without having to cuss folks out and call them other words that's not cuss words, that's still wrong, calling names. I used to call names and cuss and make emphasis. I had phrases for phrases in my own slang. When I look back at that conversation, and nearly every person I showed it to, which I haven't showed it to many people, we were sitting up there laughing. I went from laughing to conviction. Conviction is from God. It's like, you know what? That's not the way I should have handled that. And when I think about it now, even though I got the conversation saved, I look at it now, I might laugh at it a little bit, but now I'll be like, you know what? I keep that And I periodically look back at that file to let me know that this is what you used to be and look how far you come. You don't handle people like that no more. That's the testimony. That's the best part about it. Because I don't do so when I tell y'all and I make these jokes that I don't be joking, but I be joking, but I don't be really joking. When I say I used to cuss, baby, my mind go back to that sometimes. Like, you know what? I start laughing and say, you know what? I can't handle this the same way I handled it back then. I can't do that. And and I had help cussing the person out online. That was the worst part. Now I'm still praying to God that the person that helped me come up with all those responding back to the troll when really I should have deleted the whole paragraph and went on about my business and I would have been upset. I'm still believing for that person to give up cussing because they ain't gave it up yet, baby. They cuss freely like a sailor. I got delivered. You ever heard of people, they've been out in the streets, got delivered, and they go back to get to help the other ones? I'm done with cussing. Okay? Baby, every time I think about I should cuss this person out, God, like, nah, look how far you came. You remember that conversation that you had on that in that troll? Let's not do this. Forgive them people. It seemed soft to do that. It seemed like, okay, you're taking away the power away from yourself. Oh, you're forgiving people. That's a punk move. No, that's actually one of the most OG moves that you could do. That's actually one of the boldest, bravest, most courageous moves you can do. Forgive a person who done dared to mess with your business and dared to mess with your day and to mess with your mood. They came with a mission to make you upset. And you fell for it and cussed them clean out and asked somebody to help you type it. And it's like, now, fast forward to now, my 30s, it's like, forgive them people. Laugh at the offense. Laugh at the fact that they're trying to bait you. This is a trick. Laugh at them people, forgive them, and ask me to have mercy on them people, and then I'll do the rest. I have seen it happen. I'll tell you another testimony. It's been about 12, 13 years ago. I'm not going to give too many names or too many details because the folks might be watching the videos, and I'm not saying that because I'm scared of them, because I'm not scared of them. I'm saying this to protect the integrity of people, even though other people may say that, oh, they don't need to be taken no how if they did you wrong. God still loves the people that did you wrong. Did you know that? He still loved them people. I remember they used to harass me, send their friends to my Facebook page, to my social media, all this other stuff. And then God told me, block them. Block them, block the friends, block everybody. Block them. Go on about your life. I was getting ready to start a new chapter in my life doing stuff. Won't say what that is because I ain't allowed to say it. So, long story short, I heard through the grapevine and found out that the person that proceeded to harass me and join in sisters, friends, cousins, high school friends, all of a sudden, God allowed a person that looked like them, dressed like them, they just act 10 times worse than them. They were a prototype, a carbon copy of them, to start dating one of their relatives, and which put them in regular contact with them, and they were doing the same thing to them like they did me, but 10 times worse, and they did not like it. And I can guarantee you they got rid of that person very quickly. God handled for me getting harassed by them by allowing someone to come in 10 times worse to harass them on a greater level. Was I glad about that? No. Did I laugh about that? I did. Did I get in trouble for laughing at the fact it happened? And did. And what I had to do. Apologize to God by repenting. God, forgive me. Lord, forgive me for laughing at it. I'm not supposed to be laughing at the fact that they got harassed by their own carbon copy. Stuff like that happens. God put me right in proximity to be able to witness it, but from afar where I was protected. I feel sorry for them. Now everybody's still blocked to this day. But I found out about their carbon copy going to block. I'm pretty sure they got rid of the person like that. I'm talking about in the exact same way to harass me. It was down to a T. That's how I know God done it. Like, okay, you allowed this to happen so they could know how it feels to be harassed too. That's why I don't do it. Somebody bother me, trying to bait me into reacting rather than responding. Nope, I forgive you. Oh, what's her name? Jessica Soft. No, you have no idea that you are already in trouble, and I've probably already spoken to God about you. And I'm scared for you. Like, I'm serious. It may not look like in my face, like I'm scared for you because you don't fear God. So now I have to, God, please forgive these people. Please teach them between what's appropriate, what's not. Please teach them that they shouldn't be harassing people. Please teach them that they shouldn't be hauling off, calling folk name because they don't know what people going through, what their mental state is like. Please, such and such. You a real. I'm scared of you if you could forgive a person that just have done you straight dirty. And I done been through some stuff. I ain't even got a chance to tell all my testimonies yet, because one, I ain't allowed, and two, it ain't the time to yet. You a real OG if you not bitter, and folks have done all the unthinkable, all kind of stuff, stole from you, took from you, still all kind of stuff, and you not mad about it, and you're healthy, you're glowing, and your blood pressure ain't all up and down, you ain't in and out of the doctor's office because of that, and you're eating good, and you're glowing, your skin is taken care, and you sleep good. Them people I'm scared of. I watched The Prophetess. I'm gonna keep saying this. I don't know why God got me keep saying it. Her initials is TM. That girl grew up in the state of New York. In one of the cities they call the murder capital, okay? The unalive capital. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to edit that out. In the unalive capital. And baby, she said her own principal wouldn't allow her to graduate until she took anger management class. She fought. She was undefeated. She fought and won every single time. And so when she got saved, she's like, "Well, how am I supposed to? Do you know what that's like?" I grew up in an era, not the same generation as her, but a couple years after her, where we fought with fists too. We fought by saying something crazy back to you too, or either we was the one haul off and start saying something crazy to you, cause we didn't finish up from the last fight. Do you know what that's like? And God said, "Forgive them, pray for them," and you like, wait, God, that don't involve me slapping them and backhand. That don't involve my fist. It ain't supposed to. Now, self-defense is another thing. That's different. But when there's no need for it's like, look, you got to forgive them people because they're people too, and God loves them too. And sometimes what spares them people is you following his instructions and making sure that you don't respond in a way where you and and you instead forgiving them. Bow your head and pray for them in your private time. Ask God to have mercy on these people because they don't know what they're doing. You ever heard in the Bible where it says, where Jesus said, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do"? That part, I understand what's behind. I understand why a person feels the need to pick at people. Because if you could see how their day started from the moment they rose out the bed, you will understand leading up to them leaving comments or saying something crazy to somebody in person. You will understand, okay, well, that's why you did this. It doesn't make it right, nor does it justify it. But you got to forget them people. You a real OG. You'll be respected in the long run. You might be laughed at first, but in the long run, you're gonna be respected if you forgive them people instead of ka. If it's not self-defense, forgive them people. Let God solve that problem for you, baby. Yep. Anger is easy. Let me address some of these comments. Thank you, Khadijah. I've not seen many women like, I've never seen that name as often as I should, Khadijah. That is a pretty name. Yeah, forgiveness is strength. Like, if you forgive a person who done did you all kind of crazy ways and still have a smile on your face and enjoy yourself and your blood pressure not rise, and you not be stressed and you sleep like a baby, oh, you done made it. Does that mean you can't learn nothing else? No. You should still always be learning to be the best version of yourself. And have a relationship with Jesus Christ is going to get you there and keep you there and maintain you from the start of your life to whenever it concludes. Whenever that shall be. So that's why if you see me, somebody say something crazy in the comments, whether I block them, I'm sitting up there, my first response is laughing. I'm not laughing at them, I'm laughing at the offense because I know it's a bait and I'm not taking the bait. I'm not doing that. Hello, Carlos. Yeah, I'm not taking the bait, baby. You call many names you want to. I wouldn't advise you to because God is sitting up there writing that book. Okay, call this name. Typed in there and it hit the review and she hit hide. I see she's laughing at the offense. I also see that she's forgiving them, and I see that this person, they asked me to have mercy on them because I was going to allow a couple things to happen. Like, I ain't God. God can decide what he want to do. It's my job to forgive you and ask God to have mercy on you and put people in place in within your personal path so that you can learn better. If you don't listen, that's on you. I want the best for you. I can't make you do nothing, baby. You grown. If you're not grown, baby, when you get to adult ages, you're about to find out how the real world is. I don't know where you go and make is forgiving people. That don't mean they get away with it. That just it's a selfish act. I've heard from a prophetess who her initials are TM. It's a selfish act because if you don't forgive people, you harbor that stuff in your body and it turns into illness and you wonder where it came from. I ain't fit to be caught like that. I like feeling great. I don't like feeling unwell. No, I refuse. I rebuke that. Now that's a comb. See the teeth of the comb. Thank you, Janitor. Christopher. Hello. Hello, how are you? Hope everything's well. We in here braiding hair and we chatting about forgiving people and how to deal with people that call you names and crazy stuff and how you let God handle it and all that jazz. The live stream will be up after this. That was a comb after I comb. It's okay. I am not offended at all. I know it takes a little, but it's okay. It's fine. Okay. Now let me see where I was with this. All right, time for me to separate a brand new one here. Come to think of it, there's a video I need to redo, but I'm gonna keep that a surprise. It's a mistake I made, so I need to fix it. I owe everything to God. Yeah, especially that C word, Christopher. Cause when they do that stuff to you, I've been through stuff like that. And sometimes God will show you what's going on, and you could tell the person, and they'd be like on silent. Because first of all, if they quiet as a church mouse after you done told them, "Well, I saw where you was doing such and such," they don't say nothing. They don't want to admit it. This is where you need discernment. 9 times out of 10 is probably true. But no matter what I say, follow what God tell you to do. Been there before. If you don't forgive them, it don't matter. It don't matter that, oh well, they'll get away. They'll be getting away with it if I forgive. No, they won't. What that does, it frees you so you don't be stressed out. Forgiving people means no hospital bills for stress. No stress test you got to pay for. No co-pays you got to pay for. No unnecessary stress test. No change in your diet, at least sporadically. No. That's more money in your pocket you can put towards something that's actually useful. It's easier said than done, but with a lot of practice on a regular basis, you can do it. And I'm saying this from experience. There's a lot of stuff I laugh at now that I wasn't able to laugh at in the moment. That's a very real thing. How long is my hair? I don't know. It's probably, probably a little bit on my shoulders or something. I don't know. I haven't had it straightened in years. I just take care of it, tuck it underneath wigs, or do what I'm doing now, braid it. Keep it tucked away. Wash it as often as I can. And do treatments on it as often as I can. I'm just essentially taking care of my temple. You know, your body is a temple, and it don't even belong to you. You only get one. Forgiveness is good for your health. It's good for your pocketbook. It's good for your bank account. It's very good for business, and I don't mean just financially. I owe that to God. I owe that to God. I've been doing braids like this for a long time. Please forgive the background. Hopefully they don't copyright claim me. Okay. Ooh. Wait. That is not quite as taut as what I would like for it to be. Hold on. Start over. I'm a big fan of that. It's my thing. Oh, okay. There we go. We'll do this one over. I know I can do better. For me, it's just neatness, not perfection. Neatness. Yep. I'm proud of you, Christopher, because that takes a lot of strength to do that. It takes faith to forgive a person, because you're not gonna feel like you forgave the person after you done it. You got to keep doing it. I heard that from a prophetess whose initials are TM. She said you're not gonna necessarily feel like it, but you got to forgive the people. You got to believe. You got to have faith that you forgave this person. You do that long enough over a period of time, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel better. It may not be instantaneous, but you're going to feel better. And then you do the work and delete photos, get rid of things they may have given you. You do all of that. And you also, like, do you not? I found out some time ago that memory is stored in your heart, in your stomach, in different areas. You can do the research. You don't have to believe me. It's stored in certain areas. So whenever they brought up and it's like your stomach is hurting and you ain't forgave them. That's one way it can get in and affect your health. You don't have to believe me, do research. I heard that also from a prophetess whose initials are TM. You have to literally forgive them and be like, Father God, in Jesus' name, I call them out of my digestive system, GI tract, my mind, my emotions, everything that you could think of, all your organs, because memory is stored in a lot of areas of your body. Not a medical professional. Just learned that from a prophetess whose initials are TM. That stuff is true. I tried it myself. I'm like, okay. Next time that person is brought up after you forgive them, if you see your stomach don't turn, you have won the battle. And what you have to do is, just because you won the battle with that one person don't mean, okay, I can just stop now. Nope. Keep doing it. Bible says that it is impossible that offenses should come, but woe unto them of whom they come. I might not have the exact wording. Meaning that it's impossible for you to live your life and none of us get offended. Because some people do it knowingly, some people do it unknowingly, some people do it consciously, some people do it unconsciously. So whatever the word is, opposite of that. And you have to forgive them people on a regular basis. It don't mean they get away with it. Forgiveness is just taking your power back so that you can have a good rest. So it don't affect you internally. So it don't cost you an expensive hospital bill, expensive co-pays. So you're not spending all your money and look at the receipt and the only thing look like your money's going to is medication. You want to make it a selfish thing. Like, you know what? I'm so selfish that I'm going to forgive people because I want to stay healthy. I want to have a good sleep pattern. I want to have an overall great well-being. So I'm going to forgive this person. It does not absolve them of the consequences, but what it does is keeps me healthy in every way possible. When I heard that, I'm like, you know what? Sign me up. And it's definitely easier said than done, but with practice, you can do it. And let me straighten out this other one here. I'm assuming use. Ooh, you know what? Let me get a hold of some water. Okay. Yeah, I've had that happen too. They'll come crawling back, and for me, that's for some people. I'm not saying you think it's a flex, but for some people, oh well, so and so want to come back, and they'll just throw that around like, not for me. Stay gone. Stay where you at, Playboy. Stay where you at. Once you move on with your life, with a situation like that, you done forgave them. Like, there's people where if I were to see them in the streets, hello, how are you? I'll call them by their first name. God bless you. Can I just talk to you about the last time? No, we cannot. Just say it so politely. You ever seen Why Did I Get Married? How she spoke to Mike? I'm like, I want to have that response. And now I do. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even offended at what you're doing. I just want you to stay over there where you at. Hey, that takes practice. I never want to say that that's something that just comes. It could come overnight if you practice it enough. I just spoken a parable, so that might go over your head, but you can rewind it back. If I ever were to see them in the streets, hello, how you doing? God bless you. I want the best for you. Can we talk about it? Like, no, we cannot. No, sir, we cannot. No, ma'am, we cannot. Whoever you are, whoever it is, whether I consider them family, our family, strangers, folks I professionally work with. Hey, I want the best for you. We just, we can't link up no more. And when I say link up, meaning we can't converse no more. Past relationships, I want you to do well. We just can't. Nope. Can I have your number again? Absolutely not. How's life going for you? I'm not even being sarcastic with it. I want you to do well. I just want you to stay in the area that you're in. They're X for a reason. They're X for a reason. Let's say that again. They're X for a reason. Okay? Thank God for that. That's your biggest blessing. For some people, it might work to go back, but baby, it ain't no way. For me, ain't no. Nope. Baby, no. Forgive them people, move on with your life, because after a while, you won't even remember their last name when God bring you into something better. And this go for everything. When you get blessed with something better, blessed with someone better, or whatever the case is, you probably won't even remember the last name of them people who done that diabolical stuff to you. I thank God for that, because I'm not able to testify about stuff that I can laugh about that I couldn't laugh at in the moment it was happening, because I never understood what was happening during the time I was going through it. Now that I'm out of it, I look back at it and I reflect, which is a healthy thing. So long as you're reflecting and pulling lessons from stuff, you'd be like, you know what? I'm glad that didn't work out. I'm glad I didn't get this such and such opportunity, or I'm glad that, didn't work out with this person. Because then you learn later on when stuff start coming out, like, oh, well, I wouldn't have wanted that anyway. This thing is not doing the way it's supposed to do. We're going to get it. We are going to get it. Hey, tell the Lord thank you, because I didn't know what I was going to talk about when I got on here. So, God was nudging me like, I want you to share about this, that, and the third. Okay, cool. I don't understand it, but we're finna do it. We finna share. And it's not often I share, but when I do, grab your popcorn, grab a couple bottles of water or something to drink. If you grab something to drink that's not water, at least grab one bottle of water so you can flush out your system from drinking all that thick stuff. Because some of these drinks be tasting thick, meaning full of sugar. That's not the healthiest thing to have on a regular basis. Ooh, stretch the legs out. We're gonna have a stretch session. I'll give myself a couple more minutes. And then we're gonna have a stretch session, which means I'm gonna stand. Can't do all this sitting and braiding and don't stretch. That is not good for me. Not good for any of you that do that. Or go to a braider. This means I have to concentrate. Probably lean up against this wall here. So I could brace myself to get this as tight as I need to. Or as neat as I need to. Yep, definitely X for a reason. I am thankful. When I look back, I'm like, baby, you can stay where you at. And I don't even say that to be be sarcastic. I'll be like, huh, you ever seen them people all of a sudden in church and they just, why they jump out in the dance and they start doing that dance? Baby, number one, they not playing. Number two, they dancing because they probably have made it through a battle that you know nothing about. That's their way of rejoicing and giving God thanks when they really have the Holy Spirit. Strong enough to get rid of their stuff? Okay. For me, with exes, for me, it would take asking God. I would say, God, give me the strength to get rid of their stuff. You and what God would show me is the reason why I wanted to hold on to stuff. You're a person, you're like to hold on to stuff for sentimental value, and you had to let this person go because they were diabolical, acting straight crazy. If they ever gave you anything, ask God that if you still want me to, now if it's an object, if you ask God, if you want me to still have this, allow me to buy a replacement. But if not, show me that too. And he'll show you. With pictures, you just have to ask God to give you the strength to delete the pictures. It may be an important event, but what you want to do for that is just get in the habit of taking pictures, have enough pictures of yourself by yourself. So that way, if you have deleted the pictures where they were also there, you can get rid of them. And ask God to give you the strength to delete them photos and your attachment to it. And that might be something you have to continuously ask God for strength to do. And I still do it. And it's been years. Every time I see a photo, I'm like, ooh, I didn't catch that. In the deleting spree, boom, I don't even think twice about it. Like, ooh, I didn't get rid of them all, did I? Boop, delete, put in the trash. Take practice, but ask God for strength, because otherwise, in your own strength, you're not going to be able to do it. Right, get rid of a little bit at a time. I start getting rid of photos. I start deleting text messages, whole entire chats. I started with blocking. And it started getting into deleting chats, deleting photos, all that. You might want to start there. If you know you're gonna keep going back to looking at their profile, go ahead and do that. For me, it had stopped to the point where I stopped looking at people's profile and stuff. And I said, you know what? This ain't even interesting no more. Plus, I don't even think that it was just something I would normally wouldn't do. It was just only because stuff was happening that caused the cause for concern. That made me feel like I need to look. After I had to pray through that and ask God to give me strength, then I started on with the blocking. Deleting photos, deleting text messages. It's a gradual process, but you can do it. Now I don't think twice about it. It's been years. I caught one, a while ago. And I'm like, ooh, I thought I got rid of this one. Cut in the trash. I don't think nothing about it. Ask God to give you strength, because practice makes perfect. And that can come immediately if you ask God to give you the strength to do it. And just continue to forgive that person. If y'all were both in the same friend circles, you might want to dial that back and ask God for a brand new circle of friends. Whatever is going to help you recover, do that. I also got in the gym. I started getting my nails done. I started focusing on taking care of myself. That's a great, great place to start. Oh, I love to see the dialogue you two are having, you and Christopher. Is it Janatol? You can do it. You could definitely do it. I don't think nothing of it now because it's been how many years? Well over 5 years. I don't know the exact amount. I have to literally go back and look. I literally don't find nothing when I go back in my database of saved photos. I'm like, I don't find nothing. I like that. And you also have to be prepared for if they try to come back with another profile. Cut! Block! Gotta hit them with that. Come back around. Cat! Block! Again. Yep. The sooner you close that door and start your healing process immediately, the sooner that you can create a space to heal, and the sooner God can work with that for you to meet somebody new. My day is coming. I'm just glad. I'm just glad that by the grace of God, God told me do your work. I need you to work on this. I need you to. There's so many things God told me to start working on that I am glad I'm in a much better spot because now I know the mistakes and lessons I made. And I know the mistakes I made and the lessons I learned from making those mistakes from that previous relationship. And I'm a better woman because of it. Because of it. And I owe God everything. Because without it, I wouldn't be the woman that I am today that you watching today. I owe God everything. I'm not just saying that. I mean it. Yep. If you another thing, hey, put them on mute. Just him. I don't know if it's Android or Apple or whatever. Hit mute. Mute notifications for just his stuff. I owe God everything. You are welcome. You're welcome, Mama. I owe God everything. It's little steps like that that helped me. And you want to make sure you have a great support system of people who know God for real and they save for real. We're not talking about religious, like they know God for real. I mean, they got a relationship with Him. That helped me too. I had a support system in the time that happened them years ago. That makes all the difference as well. Get out, go to the gym, go for walks. Now is the time for you to work on yourself. If that type of stuff is happening, you find out they done something diabolical to you, stepping out, all the kind of crazy stuff. You want to focus on becoming the best version of yourself and lock in with God. What does locking in with God mean? Hey God, what you want me to do? I'm only what you tell me to do. What you want me to focus on? Show me the lessons that I need to learn from this so I can become a better man or a better woman. And let's lock in and focus on improving ourselves with that, because there's always something you can improve. But just because there's always something to improve does not mean you don't get to a point where it don't bother you no more. I thought it would take a long time for me, and now I don't think twice about deleting no photo. I catch another photo of that person. Click. That's it. I don't think nothing about it. God did it much sooner than what I thought it would take. I'm actually glad I got a chance to share this with y'all, because this is something I this is the first time tonight, first time ever on this channel I've shared about that. That was something that I didn't think I was gonna ever testify about ever, to tell y'all the truth. Yeah, you don't want to do the back and forth, baby. The breaking up, making up, because it get tired. It might be cute at 20, maybe 25. I'm in my 30s, baby. It's not cute, even in 20s, but it get real old, crusty, and stale in your 30s. Ain't putting up with it. In fact, I was almost 30 when that stuff took place. I said, yeah. All right, I'm going to head out. Now on the live stream, that's the mindset I had. I said, all right, I'm going to head out. Soon as I saw that, okay, you ain't finna, okay, cool. You ain't finna dial it back with this behavior. All right, I'm going to head out. That was a process too. But I made it. And I made it by the grace of God. Is it easy? No. Is it impossible? No. Because you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. Ain't impossible. Because you go from thinking that you need to have them to all you need is Jesus Christ. And by the time he needs you, lead you to the next one, you're going to understand the way that he does it is not going to be in the way you think. When he brings you to the next one, and I say this for myself, it's going to be done in a way that it's like, man, I could have never thought to do it that way. I know my day's coming one day. Take this time to focus on yourself. It's always a good thing to take breaks between relationships. Because if you look at the people that don't do that and they don't deal with stuff, then next thing you know, it becomes a pattern of them if they don't get it fixed. They on the rebound dating people as they heal and using them to heal. Like, baby, that ain't cool because God finna deal with you expeditiously. And I'm scared for you because you don't fear God. You obviously don't fear God. I don't think you do. I would highly question if you do. You got to be comfortable enough to be by yourself. I'm not saying none of y'all are. I'm just saying this in general. I've had people tell me that, and I know that was God. How you have so much fun by yourself? Look at me on the live stream. That's the grace of God. This ain't me. This is God. The moment you learn to enjoy your own company, it's finna be fire when he bring you that person that he ordained you to be with. Oh, it's finna be fire. Because guess what? You can preoccupy yourself with your own time, with whatever you need to do or whatever God wants you to do. This is practice. To take this moment to care for yourself. Learn from your lessons. If you need to get therapy, get somebody who's saved for real. Get some counseling. I'm a fan of counseling and deliverance. Get yourself in a nice Bible-believing church and get some good therapy from folks that really saved for real, that believe the same. You'll be all right. You cry if you need to. You weep if you need to. And just come out. You'll come out on top. You'll be fine. You are most welcome, Christopher. You're most welcome. And I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Genital? I'm not bored at all, Emma. I'm actually having a freaking blast. I'm also wondering why my skin is looking a little greasy. An oily T-zone. I love it. Sometimes I'll be sitting there like, God, why you made me like this. Ooh. Since I've been a teenager, Emma. I've been braiding my hair since I've been a teenager. I was braiding other people's hair. And then when I couldn't braid other people's hair, I continued to braid my own and continued improving and working on myself to get better. Okay, and so now let's figure out where we are. Comb. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, appreciate you. Okay, I think we're on this section here. Okay, there we go. I'll braid this up. As you can see, I've been and put it in sections. That's made things so much easier for me. Got my curly ends. And prepare for my university exam. You will do well. You will do well on your exam. Give that to God. You will do it. You will do well. I declare that you will. Dear Lord, Heavenly Father, make sure this precious soul does well on her exam. In Christ's name we pray. Amen. You'll do well. All right, let me go ahead and get this other side and put this comb here so I can get this loose hair out of the way. See, we've cleared. Wait, did we? Oh, we're starting a new pack. All right. I lost count of how many packs. Don't ask me how many packs it's taking. I'm glad to see everybody's getting acquainted in the comments. That makes me excited. I'm so happy. I'm a happy bird. Meaning I'm a happy person. All right, let's start on this brand new pack. I'm only taking a small portion of hair from this. I don't want hair everywhere, because then that going, ooh, I don't need to be complaining. We're not finna do that. We're not finna fall for complaining. Nope. Y'all give me a moment. Snack break. I'll be back. Same here. Same here. It's nice talking to all of you. Now, the live stream ain't over yet, but for the ones that's going, I'm going to post this up after the live stream over. I'm going to stay here a little bit longer for y'all. Clean up this hair a little bit. And yes, I'd like for y'all to still hear me, because it doesn't hurt. Okay, snack break it is. After I get this hair from detaching from me. Tangling. know what? Bathroom break. Let me run right quick and let me run. I'll be back. Let me mute. Hello, Williams G. We've been talking about life and how to get over people with the grace of God and not get over or heal from people who have done you diabolically. We're having a snack break right now. All right. Boss Dog. That's a name. Now a snack break and get back to braiding. Keeping this within the wrapper and we good. These been tasty. Not sponsored, but Nature Valley's bars, they're fire. Fire. I love everybody chatting in the comments. It makes me happy. So y'all getting to know each other too. Keep these right in the wrapper. For some reason, make me want to have peanut butter sandwich, but this is good enough. Don't get me started on wrappers. Just wait till I'm done. I had my snack break. Oh. That's fire. That bar is fire. This bar. We ain't talking about the other bars yet. Bars. I'm so happy to see that. While I was witnessing the comments. I'm not talking food in my mouth because I don't like to talk with food in my mouth. That's just a personal thing for me. That's fire. I hate to buy you. Oats is some of the healthiest thing you'll eat. You don't like oatmeal? You might want to try oat bars. Either the chewy or the crunchy. I'm gonna stop at that so I can stop talking with food in my mouth. There you go. Kept all the excess crumbs in the wrapper. No mess will be cleaned up. Thank you, Jesus. Woo! Hey, people will people. If they don't do nothing else, people will people. People will be people. And if you let them get up underneath certain areas, if you ain't practice in the habit of forgiving them, baby, I don't know what else to tell you except for try Jesus. My nieces and nephews are my kids. That's the only answer I give. My nieces and nephews are my kids. They're my precious little babies. I love each and every one of them equally. I don't have no favorites. TT love them all. Kids can pick up on stuff like that though, that you comparing them. Not allowed to testify about that just yet, but I know what that's like. So I made in my mind, I said, well, one day when I grow up, I'm not going to do that. And so I do my best. Ow. Children are very intuitive and they can pick up on stuff like that. And a purpose in my heart that I'm not going to be the reason why these babies as adults is going to be in therapy because of something I see. It won't be me. Baby, no. They won't be able to say, well, Auntie Jessica did. Nope. I purpose in my heart to not repeat what I myself witnessed or grew up around. And that's a personal goal I've had and still. By the grace of God, I'm doing pretty good. I feel like I can do better though. That's what I will say. I used to have that thought. I feel like with the way that children are still being brought into this world, the best thing you can do is equip them for what they've been born into. I'm a person, I love making sure that people are prepared. I do that here on the channel. Like, you don't know how to use cocoa butter? Cool, I'm going to show you a couple 50-11 ways to use it. You can't buy another bottle of body wash? I'm going to show you another 50-11 ways to use it. I don't like this perfume, what else I can lay it with? I'm going to show you 50-11 ways to do it. I had no choice. I had no choice. When you are equipped, that makes, that promotes confidence. The Bible says that for my people perish for lack of knowledge. What is knowledge? Also preparation. The more prepared a person is, the more confident they'll feel. I'm a big believer of that. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. Also in the Bible. So if you have knowledge of being prepared on how to live in this world, you have Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. You have a relationship with him. We're not talking about religious, okay? Gotta see both sides of that. Relationship is so much better to have with him, because religion ain't no relationship in it. That might go over your head, so we'll wind it back. The more prepared you are, the better off you will feel. God also, if you see in the Noah is a classic story. Noah, he prepared that man. He said, go get 2 of every animal, of every so-and-so, both male and female. Preparation gives you confidence. By the time that man closed up that boat and everybody had mocked that man, they knew that man wasn't joking no more, and it was a bit too late. Well, actually, not a bit too late, Lord forgive me. It was absolutely too late. God and his mercy warned you. His warnings are sometimes in the form of, let's prepare you. Let's teach y'all to do this, this, and this. And it may seem like it's the simplest of things. But at the end of it all, you'll understand it. By and by, you'll understand it. Hold on, background noise. Hold on. Yeah, I'm Eastern time. It's 10-ish, a little bit after 10. Hold on. Background noise. All right, tips for hair breakage. I would say keep it moisturized. For me, well, not for me. Keep it moisturized. This is general terms, regardless of hair type. Mind you, I'm not a licensed professional cosmetologist, okay? Keep it moisturized. If your hair does not hold product where you're able to, you can't, your hair doesn't soak up leave-in conditioners, might want to see a beautician. Um, Different than a hairstylist. Um, or you can see a hairstylist that's very well versed in it. Do your research. Ask them questions. That's why they have consultations. Take advantage of that. Also, you want to make sure that you are limiting the use of heat on your hair. This is silk brush season. Do with the information what you will, but I would be careful. Maybe only one pass through that hair, two max. And if you don't get it the way you want to, then hey, find another alternative where you can still get the silk press look. Okay. Limit the use of heat. Keep your hair moisturized, scalp included. But I'm not a licensed professional. And I'm just giving that from what I've seen in general and myself. So there's that. Physics teacher for high school. Ooh, like physical education? Greasy hair at the roots. Ooh. See a beautician. That's the best thing to do. I don't know what to do for that. For dry scalp, I'm familiar with that. But for greasy scalp, I would see a beautician about that. Probably want to see a dermatologist first and foremost. Or a combination of both. Not a licensed professional. Gotta throw that out. There, disclaimer. Moisturizer, I would recommend. You are welcome. Moisturizer. Crazy. And then here's the thing, I don't know your hair type. If you have hair like mine that holds product, high porosity, then it's gonna hold oil-based. Moisturizer is really good. Jojoba is not a problem, some type of oil, because I think it's non-greasy. So is coconut oil, which explains why it goes to a solid state like that. But speak to a beautician, a hairstylist that's well versed in hair care for the health of your hair. If it has low porosity, then you have to ask a hairstylist about, get a consultation. There's certain, if you ever heard of certain hair treatments where they heat up the hair, that's so the product can absorb in the hair and the hair shaft. And I'm not very well versed in that area, which is why I keep saying go to a hairstylist. If they offer free consultations or consultations that are affordable, that is a great time to take advantage of that and speak with them for those questions, because I don't want to give out inaccurate advice. I'm telling you this because I love you, all of you, and I'm not just saying it. Okay, here we go. Now where else is the rest of? There we go. Here's the other piece. Lost it. Couldn't find it for a moment. It's okay. Sometimes people need people to talk to. 9:22 p.m. I have to be up in the morning. It was nice meeting you, Miss Emma. The live stream will be up after this, so do not worry. Y'all will be able to watch it back. No worry at all. It was nice chatting with you, Emma. Buster, hello, how do you do? We've been here talking about life, talking about forgiving people, talking about being delivered from a life of fighting all the time, cussing at people, all kind of stuff. Getting rid of excess stuff because they done treated you diabolically. How that's a process. Yeah, we done spoke about all kind of life stuff. We're not done yet. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to mute to this music calm down. Hit the red button, please feel free, and then you can see me next time. Either that or I'll pop up in your in your timeline. But if you want to guarantee, hit that red button. No pressure. Hit that bell too, so you don't miss me next time, Emma. And that go for anybody else too. Let me mute, cause I'm not sure if this is copyrighted music going on. Hold on. Ooh, in school suspension. What did you do, baby? That's my term of endearment, so excuse me. You gotta stay out of trouble. Can you not have a song? Please do elaborate, Christopher. Having a song like for life or having a song? Um, please do elaborate. Because I'm pretty sure that's a copyrighted song. Hold on. But I think I just understood your question, Christopher. The if you play in the background, if it's recognizable, which it usually is, content ID, then copyright claim. Then you got to either edit it out or mute it altogether. And if perhaps, let's say I was talking about something important, then I'm gonna be mad a little bit because that's an important part that maybe I needed y'all, wanted y'all to hear, that y'all wanted to hear back and run back during the playback. If that's what you meant, then that's basically what it is. Hopefully we'll get a chance to chat about other stuff. It ain't over yet. Oh, just saying. We don't. It's giving. That's what it's giving. All right, let's get into breathing this. Get in a comfortable sitting area. Here we go. Ooh, I forgot the last thing we were talking about. This thing keep getting in the way. That's a very interesting username. I don't know if I'm feeling that at all. Hey, mama, that's how you greet people? That's of course, I'm not being sarcastic. Like, for real. Oh, well, welcome back there. I'll stay here for a little moment more. After a while, we're gonna have ourselves a nice water break because we didn't have a snack break, which feels like a long while ago. Skip. What the heck kind of toilet? Heck. HECK. Toilet. Low taper fade. Look, I am nobody's barber, but baby, if you're familiar with your head shape, I'll put it like that. Not even trying to be funny, like I'm serious. If you're familiar with your head shape, um, and people have told you that it's funny shaped, I would not get a fade. I would not get a fade. I would ask the barber what kind of fade that is appropriate for your head shape. That's me being serious. Just like people with heart shaped faces have different styles that other styles that won't work for because your face shape is different. It depends. I have one question for you. Why do you like picking at people? I know what's behind that. Are you getting picked at somewhere? Are you taking your frustration? You want to stick it somewhere? Because I'm not accepting the frustration over here. We can talk about it if you had a bad day. I'm all for talking about it. Never accepting the name caller. I used to be a name caller. Okay. Not to play strong battlegrounds. I don't understand the chatter here. I do not understand. Okay. Go ahead and there we go. All right. Make sure I got this locked and loaded in here. Okay. Thank you, Larry. Did you know that's something you need to talk to God about your lifestyle choice there. Quite interesting. I can only imagine who's pressing these buttons of emojis. It's like, well, it's all right. You've already been forgiven. You're in God's hands. Ooh, I don't know. I lost count. Been a couple days. Larry. But if you would like to see more videos like this where I am going over things like this, having chats, braiding my hair, just because I wouldn't even say impulsively, then I want to pop that hit that red button, subscribe, and that bell as well, so you don't miss anything. And if you miss anything we discussed, I'll try my best to put in the title. And until next time, I love each and every one of you. Girl boss. God, it's the reason why I'm a girl boss. Well, boss lady. Boss lady when I need to be, but then I'm also gonna let God handle stuff. Until next time. Might be wrong about the spam of the emojis, but it's okay. I forgive you. Love ya. Braden. Yeah.